Well, in spite of how well this machine has run and performed, even with the needle in the carburettor 2 notches too low, I've never been confident or happy with the starting. Although, as I think I've already said, sometimes it can start first kick or within the first couple of kicks. Other times, well, forget it. It just doesn't want to know whatever you do. And I even connected a battery charger up to give it a little bit of a voltage boost at kicking over speeds, even though the sparks were really good at the kick starting speed with no battery or anything, no battery charger. I gave it the benefit of the doubt and connected a battery charger up to it, and it started and ran, but it ran rough and it wasn't quite right. And then I disconnected the battery charger and got it started on the kickstart, and it seemed to run okay, but the starting was inconsistent again. So I finally relented, and I've done this. I've connected a battery up. I've got more work to do. I've got to put a switch in and whatever, and probably a fuse, because I've got the Boya power box on this one, unlike the Scrambles Cub replica, which uses an old Xena diode and rectifier, as it would have done, or a 12 volt bike would have done back in the day. The Tiger Cubs didn't have them as standard because they were 6 volt, obviously. But I bet I can start this up now within a kick or two. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, so that was 4, but these things, they have to make a liar out of you, don't they, really? I'm still stopping it the same way by snapping the throttle open. Right, let's just give it a kick again, kick or 2 or 10. There we are. Straight into a tick over that time on the first kick. And I've started it and stopped it a few times since I fitted the battery, and the starting is much better than it was before. Although, like I say, the sparks were brilliant, even without the battery. But I figure, if you've got room for a battery, and the fact that you can get such small, compact little 12 volt batteries as that these days, and there's room there for it, might as well fit one and make your life much easier. So that's what I'm doing with this. Theoretically, oh yeah, that's a point, theoretically it should start easily every time on the spark it's got with no battery. Don't ask me why it doesn't. But I notice I never saw any follow-up from the guys in the USA with their mountain cub, what they did in the end, if anything. That all seemed to go quiet and they moved on to other things. I'd be interested to see if they ever got to finish that off or what happened, but perhaps a battery is the way forward for them too, because it's made a hell of a difference. Just see, I'll try it once again. For anyone that's wondering, there is actually monster compression on this thing. You hit compression on that kickstart and it really doesn't want to budge. It's hard work kicking it over. But that starting is much better. One more, I won't bore everyone. Let's just try one more. Because you'd have been lucky to get 2 starts in a row before. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the battery. Have a nice weekend.